All right, I am going to have a go at the weekly Everyman crossword, but as some viewers warned me, as of this week, it is now in the Observer, which has been bought by a company I think called Tortoise, and so it's no longer on the Guardian site. So we will see how that goes. First, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. All right, this is a very simple one. 19 down. Hit me up. 3 letters. Hit me up. I'm sure you get that immediately. All right, let's play the Everyman. Oh, so of course it's a whole different mechanism. Oh, and we have a timer now. That's good. And I like highlighting the clue up above. So bigwig, most important figure on the board. Oh, well, I'm wondering if it's a chessboard. Of course, I think they want us to think of a company board. On the boards would be on stage. Oh, the king, a king, something, something. No, let's try a cow's audible hello. Well, if one across begins with A, then this is going to begin with A. We've had this before. Of course, I hate the homophone. Ooh, I sort of like the font there, aloha. So a cow lows, moos or lows, and with an English accent you might call it a lower, but if you drop the R, aloha. All right, learned but not liberal, say again. Oh, well, liberal can be represented by L, so I think it's going to be a word for learned. You drop the L, and I think it's going to mean say again. Obviously repeat, but no, I don't get it. One seeking riches, gross, grasping, worn out, and explosive. I think it might be one seeking riches. A gold something. Gross, I think, is going to maybe grasp or go around. A word worn out. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is an explosive, but explosive, of course, could be TNT. I'm wondering if worn out and could be an anagram of and that goes inside whatever gross is. No, I don't see that, and I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to pause. Of course, you now get to see how long I pause for thanks to the timer. No, I'm not getting anything for... I can only think of gold digger, treasure hunter, small Englishman in Oz, when rebuffed, sulks. All right, I think small is going to be S, English is going to be E. An Englishman in Australia is a palm, and then when you rebuff or reverse all of that, you get mopes. All right, such as the round table you say, or such as the hippodrome. I'm going to move my head. There I go. All right. Such as the round table you say, or such as the hippodrome. Well, you say seems like a homophone. Yeah, I don't get that. Circular. No. Quiet little fellow. Singleton left here. Quiet can be P. Little fellow could be an imp. Singleton. No. Megabucks are invested in tower, or it could be tower, something that tows. No, one more down. The sonar acting up in arms of Atlantic. Oh, I wonder if oh no, arm, yeah. Sorry, I read it as arms and I was thinking the outer letters of Atlantic, but no, in arm of it. Oh, acting up. Oh, could it be a hidden clue with reversal? No, I think it's the sonar is going to be anagrammed acting up. And so an arm of the Atlantic, I suppose, could be the North Sea. I think that's an anagram of the sonar. All right. We don't have the little word markers. I do like those to know where each letter is occurring in the words, but something man? No. Drink too much coincidence. I think anything too much could be an overword. Oops. And I think overlap. You lap, you drink. And if things coincide, they overlap with each other. Frenchman given tiny bit of work, in retrospect, increasingly naive. I think it's going to mean increasingly naive, and so it's going to be a comparative word, ER. Ooh, I'm wondering if the Frenchman, and all of this I think is going to be reversed. I'm wondering if it could be Rene, given tiny bit of work, increasingly naive. No, can't think of a word for more naive. Grow greener, yes. The unit of work is an erg. All right. Territorial army hiding rattle. Territorial army, I think, is TA. But I'm wondering if the definition is territorial. And oh no, I think it's yeah, it's a hidden clue within territorial army. We have alarm. If something rattles you, it might alarm you. Leaves presence. That's a great clue. I presume a double definition. Now, is it presence or presents? I think it might be presents. I don't see it. Philosopher twisting jar seal. Peanut butter at last. That's, excuse me, a great image. Yeah, I think twisting is the anagram indicator for jar seal. Peanut is 13 letters, and then butter at last is another R, and that's going to give us our 14 letters. Is that a 3-word philosopher? Must be a very old one. But I'm thinking of a name like so-and-so the something, but obviously it's not that. Oh, the J is going to be the interesting letter. It looks like we don't have an anagram helper. Maybe they will add that. All right. Fruity character you might pull in the pub. Well, I don't know if pubs still have these, but I think it is a slot machine, otherwise known as a one-armed bandit. Fruity. Now, I know on the little icons that appear. There's a lemon at least. Maybe it's not one-armed bandit, but it fits. Let me go back to the downs. Some creamer I can order for coffee. Oh, I think it's going to be an anagram of, so order I think is a very clear anagram indicator. I want it to be Americano. Ooh, Amir. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my typing? I'm going to blame the new layout. No, it's a hidden clue. It's hidden within creamer I can order. So much for my anagram indicator. Professed nuance, dawn dubious. Ooh. I think it's going to mean professed, and I think nuance dawn is going to be anagrammed. So ed presumably at the end. I think announced, surely. Oh my, I don't know. I think I see what's happening. Well, maybe I don't. I wasn't watching, of course, because I have to look at my keyboard. But I think it skipped over the N where I already had one. So I'm going to have to get used to that. One shooting around outstripped hare, backing over primarily. This one's charged to protect. So some things haven't changed, thank goodness. And I think we have, do we have our primarily clue? I don't think the whole thing is primarily. This one's charged to protect. Yeah, so I'm not, maybe it ends in BO, backing over primarily. And so maybe it's going to be one shooting. And that goes around. I'm wondering if outstripped hare is just the inner letters of hare. But I don't see what that is. Oh dear, I got very excited when I saw the word primarily. Not a good look. That's a nice clue. I wonder if it's just a phrase that means a quick glance. The evil eye, I think, would be not a good. Ah, yes, I think that's what's happening. Of course, you can see what's going wrong with my typing. And I think too, the shades of green maybe aren't different enough for my old eyes, but that's probably just me. Everyman, I think that must be the I we have, referring to himself. To ultimate degree. Routine, overwhelmed, to be honest. Yeah, I'm thinking in truth or something like to be honest. To ultimate. Oh, yeah, I think the ultimate degree is the nth degree. There's a Loudon Wainwright the third song, unrequited to the nth degree. And then I think a routine is a rut, which goes inside the nth. It is overwhelmed. All right, spiteful like an Abyssinian. That's a great clue too, but is it like and could be as? Is there a word for spiteful? But then we only have 3 letters for the Abyssinian. All right, let's try gold here, also named Ashanti originally. Oh, okay. So here we have our take the first letters of all the words and we get Ghana. So maybe Ashanti was its original name. I know there was a band by that name. Was it in the 70s or 80s? Maybe they're still going. All right, divulge, student, passed back, note. I think divulge might be. Oh, yeah. So I think a student is a learner who might be have an L plate, and the word note is passed back, reversed, and you get let on. I think we usually hear don't let on that you know, don't divulge, but yeah, I'm not sure I've ever heard someone use it in the positive sense, but I could be wrong. All right, visibly edgy. All right, I think it's going to be something like shivering, maybe, getting tense. Oh no, T is tense. And then spelling might be what a witch does, or witching. So let me watch what happens when I hit W. Yes, it jumps over, which I'm sure they do it to help us, but it doesn't work for my modus operandi. All right. Before one in Paris, I think before is the definition because one in Paris surely is un, and then the starting letters of terribly intricate lunch would be TIL. All right, passivity, fashionable, it falls back in time. Oh, I'm thinking passivity might be inertia. Oh my goodness. All right. Ah, yeah, so the word it is reversed inside of in era. Yeah, I'm having trouble parsing. It falls back. Yeah, I think the word in is doing double duty there as being the naked. Oh, no, no, no. Fashionable is in. I apologize. And then we have the T inside era. All right. Oh, sorry, the it backwards inside era. All right, Bill's story. Okay, double definition. That's going to be an account. Very tanned. He won sports occasionally. Oh, well, occasionally sounds like we take every other letter, but is that long enough to get our 15? No, no, I think occasionally is the definition. Ah, yeah, so I think it's every now and then. Oh my goodness. This is worse than, I don't know if you've ever done that thing where there are names of colors written out in a different color ink and you're supposed to, I think, read the color of the inks and your brain just trips over itself. Ah, of course, an Abyssinian is a type of cat. And so if you're spiteful, you're catty. And if you're like an Abyssinian, you might be catty. Here's this one's, oh, so it doesn't end in O as I thought. What am I missing? One shooting around outstripped, hair, backing over. Yeah, I don't, I bet the word charged is a pun and it's going to be something electrical you charge to protect. But I don't see it. Going to have to come back to that. All right. Still don't really have anything more other than the M and the N. Oh, it's something among... yeah, I think there is a phrase, you're a king among... No, not among. Oh, maybe amongst? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see now if our downs are going to agree with it. Say again. Oh, iterate. Yeah, with the L, it's literate. My goodness, doing my head in. Now, yeah, this does look like a gold, a gold miner. Let's see how that's going to work. Gross, grasping, worn out. I think worn out is old. And explosive, I think, is a minor. So gross must be simply GR. Yeah, I may have seen that in the past. I mean, in real life, as opposed to in the crossword, but probably in that too. All right, ooh. If one-armed bandit is right, and it seems to be, then we're going to end in a B. Such as the round table, you say, are such as the hippodrome. Yeah, I'm seriously doubting my one-armed bandit now, but, well, yeah, I think the I being right is probably the best evidence that one-armed bandit is right. Well, what is this going to end in? RB, MB, a vowel. And then what is, I think the you say about the such as the round table, something like that. Well, obviously it's round. Maybe that it has no corners, no. Oh, quiet can be SH. And a little fellow, yes, could be an elf, not an imp. And a singleton might be left on the shelf. Oh. All right, leaves. Presents or presents. Oh, something forth, I think. Sets forth, yes. There you go. Oh, yeah, that's... I cannot think of anything with a B. Negatives, nugatory. Oh, night. Not, oh, yeah, I think it's a homophone of KNIGHT. A nightclub. Right. Very clever. Oh, I'm very relieved to see the B is right. All right, this is our megabucks. Are invested. Oh, maybe it's the word "are" put inside a word for tower or tower, and it's going to mean megabucks. But what would that be? No, let's try and get our philosopher. No, I suppose it's a Ah, yes, it's Jean-Paul Sartre. All right. Ah, well, now I see that T was very helpful. A minaret would be a tower. Megabucks. Ah, it's one of these Yoda clues. Megabucks could be mint. He earned a mint, and R is put inside it. All right. Just the one left. Ooh, what's going to happen? I didn't see a check button, but maybe if you finish correctly, it shows you that. We will find out. One shooting around outstripped hair, backing over primarily. This one's charge to. Do we take the first letters of this one's charge to protect? I don't think so. I'm thinking of words like contrive. Now I'm not seeing that at all. Oh, I'm glad they're keeping the Everyman numbering scheme 4097. And is Everyman himself, Alan Connor, remaining at the Guardian as their crossword editor? I would imagine he is. I think the Everyman is just part of everything else he does. One shooting, so maybe, yeah, I'm thinking around the outside we're going to have one shooting, which could be a type of firearm. Or somebody shooting film. I don't see anywhere to put the outstripped hair. Maybe one shooting around like a basketball player. And I think I'm going to have to admit defeat on this clue and go to wordplays.com and try and find an 8-letter word that fits that pattern. Ah, the very first word that Wordplays returned was tortoise. And of course, now that the Observer is owned by this tortoise company, it would make sense that that would be in the very first Everyman in the Observer, in the new Observer. So I think the definition might be one shooting around outstripped hair, but I think there has to be primarily this one. Okay, so primarily this one is the TO. Oh, actually, there's two TOs. Charged. Backing over. I don't quite see how to parse this one. Oh, backing? Could it be the backing letters? No, there's a G in the end of shooting. Yeah, it's not that. And charged and outstripped D's. Backing over. No, I don't get it. Let's see. Oh, there is a submit button now. Okay, let's submit. Okay, it doesn't tell you if you're right or wrong. I presume if I come back next week, just as it was at the Guardian site, that it will allow me then to check what is right or wrong. All right, well, that was fun and not too terrible. I know most people don't like change, but yeah, we just have to get used to the fact that the Everyman is in the Observer now. All right. Well, thank you as always for watching and have a, yeah, I don't like this position for my camera. I think that's better. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a great day.